Right, howdy doody folks, welcome back to some more Rome, and I have to apologise for the last session because I wasn't enthusiastic whatsoever, was I? Right, well anyway, I'm going to try and inject a bit of enthusiasm into this one. Come on, we're waging a war here. Right, so, we need to go over what I was talking about last time, and I have to think now. I'm telling you, I've got a lack of short-term memory. Even though I just technically recorded the last session yesterday. Right, I can go on over. Right, we do have an order to take Matia. Can't speak. Just after my tea, I feel delirious, that's the word. Right, I've been having a think about the stack. Right, so we have a whole stack here. Now, I've been having a bit of a think. Because I've been sending this stack up and down the Mediterranean, left and right, thinking, do I want to wage war with the Egyptians, or do I want to take the stack up to Iberia? Now, personally, looking at our territory in the centre of Europe, France, and we build Luxembourg and a bit of Germany, I was thinking I don't really want to expand too far away from our core territories, because if we somehow fail and this stack gets destroyed, or we're barely holding on to one settlement, well, I probably can't get reinforcements down there to bolster that. So instead, what we're going to do, and I am going to follow through with this, we are going to go all the way to Iberia, and that's what I want to do. And I need to get this this stack up to Iberia as quickly as possible, because if I don't, then a rebel ship or a Spanish ship is going to come and finger it. So hopefully, should be fine. Nah, we're going to fast forward. Alright, so they're going to head up to Iberia if possible, and they're going to help with that front. In terms of everything else, I still don't know what this British settlement is, and I already used a toggle FLW to see where what settlement this was, and that's a rebel settlement, so that's not too bad. Let's see, because they're carrying an army. How big's the army? Not big at all. I think I wanted to put some troops from Summer Breather in there, but I think I already have, so I think I'll probably do, you know. I think, because it should be a small stack. Yeah, I've already gave a movement orders to go over that way anyway, so in terms of that, I think that's all we can do, I think. Do you know what? Just out of curiosity, I just want to see where this other British settlement... Oh! Oh, okay. Okay, let me just, figure that back. But I don't understand, because... Hold on. Right, if these guys are... Wait a minute. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. So I guess German... Right, okay. I understand now. I understand. Because when we did the trade agreement with Britain, we asked for their maps. But I keep forgetting the actual map information is not thingy, is it? Yeah, it doesn't update over time. It's just at that particular point in time. Right. Knowing that now, I think it's time to start expanding rightwards then. And I think what we're going to do is, let's see here, so you're free, Lewis the Mad. Lewis the Mad is free command where his... Because this guy, I don't know, let me have a look here. Natural born leader, to command, dangerously mad. Lewis the Mad's kind of old, but it'll be fine. He's got more experience, so what we're going to do is we're going to take him, and I think what we'll do is we'll leave Astarte, and one Principe in the army, and I think we're going to head northwards, I think. Yeah, because, right, so Britain's over here then, right. What's the... Mounted guns comes a bit thingy, actually. Right, if that's the case, let me bring some of these skirmishers down, which I think was fucking stupid anyway. We'll take some of these skirmishers down, and we're going to put them into Montegonticum. unless these guys here decide to engage with that skirmisher pack, which they might do, they might not, I don't know yet. But we're going to head up to here anyway, so we should be fine. I might actually bolster them up with some more reinforcements, so let's get one of these each, and then that will give us a bit of a fighting chance then. Okay, Batavadum, I'm actually going to take this army and chase these guys off. Right. Oh, hello. Hello indeed, we might be able to, actually, do you know what? Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Right, here we go. Right, let's see if we can get rid of this general actually. This general might be pretty good to get rid of. And I think we should just have enough movement points to get back into the actual settlement by doing this. So we'll see how this goes.
Take up the shield.
So I've been talking with Dr. Nightscream, and we've been talking about the AI a lot, because I use the AI in this playthrough for those who are new watching. I do notice that my latest Rome videos has been getting a couple more views than usual, so you know, if you're watching these for the first time, make sure you leave a like, and if you like it at least, well, more importantly, give us a subscribe. You know, I've got plenty to come, and it's probably the best way to keep up to date with the series is if you do subscribe. But anyway, that aside, so I've been talking to Dr. Nightscream recently about the AI, and I just replied back to a comment recently because he was talking about does the command stats affect the AI, and to be extremely honest, I have absolutely no clue. For those who have watched the earlier parts, there was one, Illuminus the Mad, right? He did have a trait that did make him like a cunning man, right? And one of his battle speeches says, oh, do you know, if they think they're going to get a fair fight, I'm not going to give it to them. And they faced off against the British on a hill, and they sent a unit of Stati up, not to engage, but to lure the British down, and it did, and it worked. And I think I said, like, oh, that was a smart move by the AI. So I wonder if the command stats, or certain traits that each commander have, I'd imagine it'd be a mixture of the command stat, the traits that they have, and more importantly, the actual structure of the stack they're controlling. So, for example, because we got a lot of velites and a couple of artillery units, probably this commander might actually focus on a more defensive battle, I think. Well, we'll see anyway. We'll see what happens. I mean, because he's got 3 ballista, we might actually get a bit of a reprisal from the British anyway. I mean, it's a good example fight, this, to be honest, to see if that theory holds water. So we'll see what he does. I don't think he'll do anything off his own back. I think you do have to give him. I think the AI is automatically set when you enter the battle, and I think depending on what orders you give him manually, because sometimes you do have to give the AI a bit of a nudge, I'm not going to lie. Like here, for example, they're not going to do anything, so if we just move them up forward a wee bit, to get into within a certain range, that's when they'll start following the scripts and stuff. I mean, this is what I love about video games, is actually trying to figure stuff out, trying to find stuff out, you know what I mean? I mean, I could just go for a full aggressive AI and just click the attack button and just let them do what they're doing, but I kind of want to see them sort of not work stuff out on their own, but just to see what patterns they'll follow. What I meant to look at before I started recording this was in the config files of the game, there is actually a default AI text document which labels, I'd imagine it will label a lot of things, so I should really have a look at that. Maybe even, I mean, I do have a qualification in IT. It's a level, basically it's the step up from high school, you know? One of the very lowest college documents, college diplomas. It's like a level 2 BTEC national diploma, I think, or something like that. Yeah, national diploma, and then you got a first diploma. So I kind of know some bits about IT, but in terms of coding or anything, not much. So I'll have a look. Maybe I can sort of rewrite some things. What am I, Jonathan Ross? Nah, rewrite some things to see what the AI could do. Maybe I could go for like an aggressive AI on the attack or something like this. But I just want to see what I do. I think the ballista's in range. The ballista will probably fire at will, and that will get some of the enemy moving. Right, so it's in position. Right, yeah, see, he's moving up the skirmishers now to attack. I mean, this is what the basic AI of an army does. If they have skirmishers, they'll open fire and stuff. And then when the enemy gets in range, the enemy AI will start thinking forward. And to be honest, I'd imagine the AI, they will turn on guard mode. Yeah, I think they will turn on guard mode, fire at will, and skirmish mode if they have it. And then when they're in combat, they will do a pursue order, I think. Because as you can see here, the Velites and the Astarte, they're after them. At least I think it's the Astarte, better get that right. Yep, the Astarte, they're going to be chasing after them. I mean, and we got another unit of Principes, yeah, Principes chasing after them as well. So, yeah, half the time, I mean, looking here, we've got the enemy warlord coming into the fray as well. Oh god, this Principe is going to get eaten up. So, as you can see there, the AI was bringing this unit of Principes back the way because, you know, they were going to get charged. But now the AI is reacting by bringing the allied forces up forward to adjust the line. That'll be obviously, they're bringing everyone back because they're under thingy now. Oh, good general, I wasn't expecting that. So, kind of a piss poor. I think the AI, if you just put them on AI and leave them, I believe they go onto a defensive AI, which they'll sort out the formation. They'll sort out the formation depending on who they're fighting, where they're fighting, stuff like that. Right, now that the British are away and we killed another general, I think we can actually end the turn and see what happens now. Alright, there's a lot of movement around. Oh, this is it! The Marian Reform! Gaius Marius has proposed a series of laws that allow the proletariat to join his reorganised Roman army. In return for many years of military service, every soldier will be given land as a kind of pension. This reform is passed in the People's Assembly without the approval of the Senate. It's certainty that such popular and populist appeal will do Marius no favours in the long run. The troop types available for recruitment now reflect the structure of the new professional army. Check the recruitment scroll to view the details. We have new units. This is what I've been looking forward to. So we lost a bit of money. We have a couple of officers. That's good. Faction. Oh Jesus Christ! We got some new generals as well. Kaiso the Handsome. Oh nice. Godlike perfection. Really? Lively. Pure farm and bloody. That's nice. We have Gnaeus Julius and Alessia. Lazy, apparently loyal, command talent, tax assessor, superior builder. Nice. This is actually really cool. We actually got some new generals. Caius Julius and Alessia as well. Stern, heartless ruler, even-handed. Yeah, this is really nice. Wow, what a time to be alive, eh? Alright, so we got Decius the Cold-Hearted. Famous courtesan, 25% discount in agent training costs. That's really good, but the auto manage doesn't do that. Grey Merchant increases the rate of population growth. This is really nice. Okay, construction report. We've got the Imperial Palace in Patavium, stone wall in Alessia, paved walls. Yeah, we got some good stuff going on here. Oh yeah, that's Longdinium. But the siege one right, wasn't it? Right, so we've got Principes, Hastati, Velites, War Dogs, all over the shop. Nice. And of course, diplomatic information. Macedon and Macedon and Thrace are now at war with each other. The following factions have broken their alliance: Thrace and Scythia. Okay, how does that work? Thrace and Dacia have broken their alliance, but the House of Brutii and Thrace are now allies. How does that work with the diplomacy with... Ah, see, the Dacians are still under their protectorate, so we can't attack them. But they're allies with Thrace? That's kind of odd. Right, let's have a look. So they're allies with the Brutii and the Macedonians. Okay, that's interesting, right. Anyway, time to look at the new units we can recruit. So, now that a lot of things have changed, right, this is key. We can no longer recruit Astarte, and we can no longer recruit Principes, because the Roman military system was the pre-Marian soldiers, which is the Astarte, Triarii, and the Principes. They were being bought and paid by the general himself. So the money that were getting paid was from the general himself. Now that the Marian reform has happened, we now have access to light auxilia, we have archer auxilia, cavalry auxilia, Roman cavalry, and early legionary cohorts. Now, in history, these new units were paid by the Senate, I believe. Or something like that, I think. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Now, some people see this as an upgrade, some people don't. For example, the light auxilia. Let's say the auxilia, for example, right? So the auxilia are now a spear unit, right? We have 8 attack, 2 charge, 17 defense, right? If we go to the Astarte, they have better melee and they actually have a missile attack, where the auxiliary don't. They're just a pure spearman, right? Now, even if we took the auxilia, which is, you know, 8 and 12, the Triarii were 11 and 19. So, in a sense, they threw the good units out and replaced them with mediocre. It's a weird thing. We still have access to our old troops as long as they're still alive. So for the most part, you know, kinda, eh. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, the question is, do I want to send some generals to some other places? I think I will. Let's take Gnaeus Julius. Lugdunum. Has Lugdunum got a governor? No, it hasn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you, sir, and we're going to stick you in here. So that's you in there to overwatch that. We'll keep you in Alessia. Okay. I think the other stack is heading towards Iberia, so they're on the right path. Right, I'll tell you what, sorry guys, just give me a second. I'm gonna need the gonna have to go away for a second. I'll be a minute. Right. Right, Deej. Right, Deej, make sure you edit that out. I'm gonna try something a bit different in terms of ourselves, alright? So every time we make a cut in the video, by the pause, we're gonna give it a second, get ourselves back into order again, and we're going to edit this out, alright? We'll start doing this instead of just loading up the game and blah blah blah, alright? Right, okay, so whenever you're ready, pal. Right. 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, sorry about that. Yeah, you know, nature calls and shit, right? So another thing I meant to say was, well, I don't know if you can see it here, but we're not the only factions with these new troops. The Brutii, the Senate, and the Scipii also have access to these new troops as well. So, in a sense, kind of a good thing, because now we're not facing sort of the good early game units. But at the same time, later on when you start getting like legionnaires and stuff, it can be kind of bad actually. Right, so in terms of this turn, I think that's pretty much everything. So let's end the turn and let's Wait a minute, if we moved you, are you moving? Ah, you must be moving. Let's end the turn then. There we go. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen then. How's Scipii, Egypt, Parthia, Pontus, Germany. Oh right, I have a feeling Carthago Nova was going to get under siege, but that's alright. Because we're not going to mess around. Oh, actually, look at this. Right, give us a second. Right, settlement besieged, Carthago Nova. Ah, you know. Lost a bit of money that time, that's fine. Egypt, most of thanks faction. Oh, Quintus Julius and Trier? Damn. He's dead. Kelso the Hamster got Spice Merchant, nice. Nice buff to trade. And recruitment auctions, yeah, as you can see, we have Ballistas and Etium, Light Auxilia, Lungdunum, Early Legionary Cohorts, and Alessia, and Auxilia and Samobriva. So, aye, kinda shite, right? Alright, so, damn. Full stack. I'm thinking, yeah, do you know what, let's go all out in the reinforcements. And I'll tell you why. I'll come back to that within a second. Right, let me go back to this ship here. Admiral Augustus, we're going to bring you up to here. Yep, can you? Yep, cool. Alright, let's go back to the other fleet down here now. Oh, Scipii's losing. I see, Scipii keeps losing to the rebels. Good. We could probably try and take advantage of that. Right, where's the ship? Where's the ship? Where's the ship? Where's the ship? There's the ship. Right, Admiral Galerius. Let's bring you further up here. If we can. How far can you go? Let's have a look. Not that far actually. Right, we'll move you here then. Right, let's sort the system. Let's sort out the situation at Carthago Nova. And I'll tell you why, because if we let all those Spanish armies join up, it's going to be one hell of a fight, so we need to take care of every single force in the area at least. Because I just want to keep Carthago Nova defended as well as Oscar until the stat comes. Right, let's bring these guys out into the field at least. They're gonna reform and go somewhere else. What, are they just falling back? Looks like they are. Right, Captain Tiberius. No battle speech this time. Let's get formed up and then let's start advancing then. So even though the new troops are now in effect, you know, to be extremely honest with you, Estati and Principes, they can be a little bit better. So, well, you know, you just gotta go with the punches at least. To be extremely honest, if you're in a campaign and you're following the objectives to take care of any of the Roman troops, what I would advise is to actually take care of any of the Roman factions you're against now in this point in the campaign, because as soon as you get urban cohorts and like Praetorian Guard cohorts and stuff, your fights is going to get 10 times fucking harder. And I had to put the emphasis in with the F-bomb. I do apologise if you're offended by that kind of stuff, but that's the time to do it, I think, in my eyes. But even then, I mean, you know, your faction's troops should get better in quality and stuff, to be fair though, as the game passes, so, you know. Right, let's get thingied up and then let's start this. So let's have a look. So we've got Bull Warriors, Iberian Infantry, and we have Scrutii. Right, we'll see how this progresses then, shall we? Right, we'll see how this progresses. I mean, Bull Warriors on their own, still kind of tough. Iberian Infantry as well, Scrutii as well. Right, it looks like we're engaging at least. Only fighting. Bull warriors are returning firing as well. Good. The majority of the PM's being concentrated on them. The Iberian infantry's coming around for a flank. Just as I thought. Right. PLM are still being thrown in. Although here starting look like they might break here actually, because there's only got a few units. Right, the Bull warriors are coming in. They're broken. Right, come on folks, surround them. Right, skirmishers are still throwing jabs, that's good. They have missile coverage there. Get us out of the way. So, in a sense, this should be quite easy, you know. We'll surround them, but although Bull warriors can hold on for a good time, to be honest, or decent difficulties, I guess. Right, Scrutiny is coming in as well, but they're still getting javelined, although I think they might be retreating actually. Yeah, it looks like they're retreating. Being chased off by Astarte, maybe. Are they? Oh no, they're fighting back. I thought they were retreating. No, they were thinking. Oh Jesus, ouch. Nah, the Iberian infantry's came back. Here we go, we're going for a second thingy here. Yeah, skirmishers still throwing missiles. Iberian infantry's going to come round the flank, I believe. Look at that missile fired away. That's a thing of beauty, that. Right, well, one Astartes thingy anyway. I'm not too bothered about that, to be honest. I mean, the more losses we take, the more we can, like, merge together, and then any units that's been disbanded is less on the army upkeep, which just means more money. I'm surprised these guys are still coming back, you know. I thought once they're routed they were gone, but it doesn't seem to be. Let me check the morale system. Eager, still eager, and they're impetuous. I think that's how it's pronounced. Right, Bull warriors are going to do something, but I don't know what. Still going to hold our ground. See what happens. Sometimes it's better to play defensive and just let them come against you to some degree. Come back and forth, don't know what to do. They got a group of Velites still firing on them. They're going to be tired. Oh no, speaking of which, they're coming for... Are they coming for the Velites? No, they're not. I think the Bull warriors are just trying to bull themselves in. That was a lame pun, what the fuck am I saying? No, looks like they're going to come for the War Dogs. Looks like it anyway. Yeah, they're coming for the War Dogs, really? Well, that should be interesting. Broken. You donkeys. Aye, wheeling the formation, so the battle line's at the front. Nah, I think they're done now, I think. Yeah, probably, because the Equites are moving in now anyway. Probably going to attack them, or they're just going to fade back. What they're doing? I don't actually really know what they're doing. I'm just going to fast forward this. See what they're doing. Dog's still chasing off the Bull warriors. Do you know what, fuck it, let's just get this done, shall we? Let's get it done. Come on, get in there. Oh, there we go. Aye, now we're in. Let's get him done. There we go.
The gods!
No point messing around. I should really try and auto-resolve them, but I don't trust auto-resolves, you know. Even if the bounce bar is in your favour, I feel like you could lose a lot more units than usual. So, better to thingy than anything, really. Right, so Cagarfo Nova's fine. At least for now. Right, let's take our attention up here then, to the north. Damn. Now, the reason why I bought the extra... units is because not only is Dam got a full stack in, got a general here. Now, we could go for a siege draw here. We can get the entire British army out of that settlement and engage them in an open field. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So the bounce bar is 2 to 3. But we do have a slight unit set up here. And look at this. Jesus. Warband, barbarian peasants, which isn't too bad. British like chavs, chariots, yeah. Good bit of slingers, good bit of swordsmen, so this should be... this should be entertaining.